What's up? Man, I can actually talk about it now. Alright guys, let's wait for a minute or two and then um, I will answer your questions and I will explain to you on how my off season went. Just cause it was kind of a weird one and I can actually answer your questions now instead of dodging them, cause I've been dodging them for like 10 days. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna explain my situation first and then I will answer your questions. I think that seems fine, no? Okay, so after we failed, then we went to the off season, right? Jack told me about their like plans, and we're supposed to keep everything together. And then the OC news came in, and then we decided to kinda like at least they decided to like change Fudge, or like change Licorice for Fudge, I guess. And then he also told me that he would be looking at most likely perks if he could. Yeah, since then it's been kind of weird, you know, because there was a chance I would play there, and then a chance that I would not. So I wasn't sure like what to do. And then yeah, once, at least the good thing with Jack is that he was transparent the whole way. He gave me updates every day, very helpful with everything. Then once I knew that I had to look for a team, Jack kind of let me explore options. It goes without saying, like I've had I've had some NA offers too, but then I also had Fnatic, which was really exciting, to be honest for me. And then yeah, I've been like, even when I was streaming and stuff, I was still thinking like, okay, do I want to come back to Europe? Like for me, the number one thing that I told everyone that I talked to during the off season is I want a competitive roster, and Fnatic looked like the better fit for me. So yeah, I just made the decision of joining Fnatic. And once I talked with, my teammates, my future teammates, like Selfmade, Wipo and stuff, Hilly, and even Reckless actually. I knew there was a chance that Reckless would not be here. I thought for me that it'd be fine, just because I have some great players around me, right? So yeah, for me it's a challenge. 2 years ago, I went to C9 replacing Jensen. That was also a challenge, and now this is another challenge, so I'm really excited to see how it will go for sure. Also, I knew that Fnatic would be really good for me because I was there in their academy team. Also, 2 years ago, I was not necessarily supposed to join Fnatic, but I was close to joining Fnatic. But sadly, it was kind of out of my hands, and it didn't happen. That's why I kind of went for NA at that time, because C9 was the other good roster that I could have. So yeah, this is kind of the story. Yeah, pretty much it. For me, G2 is the team that we need to beat in Europe, and I believe we can do it. I know how they work. I know how. I won't say that I know how to beat them, but I know that there's for sure a chance that we beat them. And for me, it's something that I look forward to, just because I think we can do it. You know, I'm confident. Even though people are thinking that G2 will like win it for sure and stuff. For me, I think people underestimate us, and I will show them. Just because that's how it is, right? Until you prove people wrong, they will always underestimate you. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, that was the story. What's happening with Nemesis? I don't know. That's not on me to decide. Am I upset about my roster? Seemed like Reckless really wanted to play with you, including the Ansem video where he spoke very highly of you. I spoke to Reckless a decent amount, and I thought, to be honest, that he would stay, but he kinda. I knew that there was a chance that he'd be gone, but for me, I didn't really. Not care, but like I knew that Fnatic would still be like a really good option, and that we could do really good results, I guess. So I was like, yeah, Reckless or not, for me, it's a great opportunity, and I think we can beat them even if they get Reckless. So that's my point of view, you know. Ready to get flamed by Selfmade? Yeah. How would I rate my performance in NA? Oh wait, actually I can also talk about C9 on like what happened. There are some C9 fans in the chat that are curious about it. That's only my point of view, of course. That's how I see it. So basically after spring we've had a great performance, right? And then come summer we started playing. We played great actually in the first few weeks. It was a bit worse than in spring, but we were 9-0 I think in the first half of the split. And then we started to lose some scrims where the games were not playable. Either we're like winning them in 5 minutes or they were over in like 10 minutes. It was like kind of useless practice, at least from my point of view. And then when we started losing on stage, we decided to kind of try at least to switch our view of the game as a team, which we did a really bad job at. That's on the coaching staff and also on the players. as a 5. I don't think there's like one guy to blame, just because it's like a team effort at the end. But for sure, I think the things that we relied on Spring Split were not there anymore in summer, so we had to kind of change, but we were too late to do that. I know that some people may think like, oh, like why didn't you play like control mages? Like that's why C9 lost or whatever. But that's so like untrue, you know. We tried control mages. I decided, and some of my teammates decided, that I don't think me playing control mages in this team would make us win or like have higher chances of winning. That's why like I kind of stopped trying even to play control mages back then. But yeah, I think we just failed, which really sucks, because I think that team was great. That's how it went. And I mean, there's no hard feelings with any of my teammates. I still talk to them, but such a shame that this roster went that way when I'm pretty sure we could have been so much better. How do you feel versus Caps? Okay, so Caps, in my opinion, is just, he's hard to play against, but I think there are ways to play around it, which I'm confident I can do. That's how I see it, you know. When people talk about Caps, they're like, oh, he's laning or whatever, but that's really not how he wins games usually. He roams a lot. He doesn't care. Like he just wins the game by roaming, you know. In the most important games, like he picks. I remember him picking like Talia or whatever, just perma roaming. So it's exciting. I mean, it's exciting. Also playing against him, like in scrims and stuff, will just make me, of course, a better player at the end. So yeah. Also, the competition is way higher here in Europe for mid laners. So I'm pretty sure I will learn so much more as well. And yeah, we'll see how it goes, you know. I didn't play against him for a while, so I'm not sure how he is now. But you talked a lot about learning from WB during the 2019 offseason. Is there someone else you're looking to emulate this offseason? Can't wait to see on Fnatic. I mean, I feel like right now I kinda know the playstyles that can work, like the roaming one, the melee one where you just play like Yasuo, Aurelia and try to carry that way, or the control mage one. I believe that the next patch will most likely be either roaming mids or melees or tanks. So yeah, I think that's just a fact of can I adapt my playstyle to what the meta offers me, which I think I will be able to do. So Selfmade is like Blabber but better. Yeah, I mean, I think Selfmade is really good. I think he can be even better. So better Selfmade or Blabber? Of course Selfmade. Blabber sucks. Carried his ass for a whole year. This is the moment when I've secured somewhere so I can shit talk my own teammates. Do you get affected by the Okay, so there's a rule that I put myself to, is I don't look at Reddit unless it's actually something that I think is really important. And Twitter is depending on the days. Sometimes I put notifications off or on just because it's so dumb. Like getting, I mean, I know the fans that actually appreciate the move and like the move, or not necessarily like saying much. It's mostly people that are angry that go and like shit talk there, right? That's how I see it. So like the amount of support that I got from like my DMs and stuff is like so much different than like, I think I went like once or twice on Reddit this off season and I was like, whoa, never again. Like it's not worth my time. As an MSS fanboy, I hope you can feel welcomed at Fnatic. I'm really looking forward to seeing you play LEC. Thank you. Also, like I know like some people think that since like a player replaces another player, thinks that he has to shit talk the other player, but like it doesn't make sense. Like I personally think Nemesis is a good player, just he didn't fit with what FNC wanted to do from what I heard and from what I saw. Yeah, there's no need for like disrespect or like asking me. I've had so many questions of like, do you think Nemesis is bad? Like all this stuff, right? And like it doesn't make sense. Then we're both pro players and like it's the same for me, right? I got replaced by fucking Perks, so it's like, sure, the guy either is better or fits better, then I'm like, sure, you know, I don't care. I'm gonna go and do something else, right? Go smash every mid laner. Yeah, I mean, it's fine, guys. I'm bringing the NA gameplay to Europe. Don't worry about it. Mid, please. Do you know who you're talking to? He thinks he can be like this with me, or what? He thinks he can just do this? Well, we might be forced to play Yone because we have AP jungle. But like,
so now my queue will be bugged until I find a new queue, which I obviously won't be able to accept, and then it's gonna reset my queue. Welcome to League of Legends. Yeah, seems like I have to restart this shit. Okay. Yo, I can't see the champions, but let's just pick Graves. No, it can't go wrong. What the fuck just happened? Okay. Okay, Graves wasn't so bad then, if I have LeBlanc, I guess. I don't even know who I play against. I don't even know two of their champions. Hope the game will work at least.
LeBlanc. Interesting, I've never seen this matchup before. I'm against Selfmade. But like, why is he one-tricking Graves? Or am I against... Yeah, why is he one-tricking Graves, by the way? Does he think it's like funny?
Okay, so I'm playing against Eve. And I'm playing against Fnatic Nisqy. Playing against Mr. Nisqy. I hope game will work at least correctly, because some weird fucking shit happened right now. The fuck happened to the chat? Why is it so weird? Wait. Why can't I see his skin? Ooh. I won't even play this shit.
Selfmade inting already?
It's not my problem though. They will see Ignite. I just follow the call of my top laner. Wait, why do I have these runes? Why do I have some weird rune page? I clearly had face rush. Can somebody tell me what's going on with League nowadays?
I need to get level 2. Wow.
This is just awkward.
He flashed.
And
it's fine.
I didn't even deal damage apparently with this.
Man, I should have pushed earlier. I didn't even notice our Grizz was in our jungle. I don't think anyone saw it.
Are they really going for this or what?
Wait, I actually got CC'd by that?
It's like, you know, I'm gonna dash in, do my full combo, proc electrocute, and maybe I'm gonna invent something insane. Or maybe it's gonna just be a disaster. I think Tariq is showing, and they know. I didn't get a kill sadly, but we'll fight this or? Nice.
Kraken BT.
If I had E, I would just end dash into him, but I couldn't. But I'm done for some limit testing here. Unless if he's here. Hopefully she's not. It has 1 minute cooldown actually. My auto didn't went off, his auto went faster, that's unfortunate. But yeah, I really can't. How do I make use of fucking taste of God electrocute? Like, it has to be this.
Man, I missed.
How do we make use of Taric? This champion is... Yeah, like at this point I just can't play my champion against Eve. I'm gonna get one shot on spawn all the time. I would be down to just go next this game. Hopefully we're all on the same page. So far so good. Let's see. Who do we have? Okay, 4 people. Like, honestly, 4 people just... And there is always this one guy that's gonna ruin everything. Always. I tried. Why do we vote no?
He flashed and ignited as well.
Honestly, if there is like at minute 15, right? If there is like 4 votes for yes and you vote no, you are the worst type of player on this planet. Not gonna lie. So who voted no? This guy, right? I guess it applies on everything. We got Cardo, so it's fine. But we have 1 more minute to close the game. Are we just gonna go next? Are you enjoying the game, Selfmade? I'm enjoying it. Because I know that in 1 minute you're gonna go next. So that's what matters. Whole team already agreed. I mean, besides one guy that we're gonna FF. So we just have to wait for minute 20. Or maybe they will even end before. No, it's 10 seconds. No way, right? Okay, we are free. Come on, click that. We had 4 votes at minute 15. They are still ending, but save few seconds. Nice.
But like this chat is like too weird for me. I cannot do. I don't know. It's weird.